yesterday's. Having technical difficulties. There's today. So the same objective. Please don't feel like you have to write down the objective again. It's the same. You can just add these to the end of yesterday's notes. So now instead of just defining those things, we're going to actually do some computations. We're going to actually figure these things out. So we're just going to write down the highlights. Now, if you want to write down the entire example, you can. But all you really need here is the fact that she's paid bi-weekly. Her annual, so that's once a year, salary is $37,000. And we want to know what her bi-weekly salary is, rounded to the nearest cent. So you just need to know their salary is $37. Wow. Her annual salary is $37,000, and she gets paid bi-weekly. Yesterday we defined bi-weekly as what? How many times does she get paid? How many? Every other week. If you look back at yesterday's bi-weekly was, there it is, employee receives 26 paychecks a year. So, how are we going to figure out how much she makes bi-weekly? Yeah. 26. Yeah. It was 37,000. So $37,000 divided by 26, and it's money, so we're always going to round to the nearest hundredth, or 2 decimal places. What did you get, Angela? Or when you get it, what are you going to get? $1,423.7. 0.07?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, so this is how much her gross pay is. That's before they take out taxes, retirement, insurance, whatever they take out. And that's how much she gets paid every 2 weeks. Which that's not bad, but then after you take out all the stuff, it's nowhere near that much. As you all know, everybody who has a job knows, it's so sad how much they take out. Well, it gets worse as you get older. You think, oh, they make so much more money. No. Then they have to pay for insurance, and then they take out retirement because, we hope one day we'll get to retire. I'm just kind of in a mood today, in case you can't tell. Sorry for those of you listening at home. Oh, I feel like we just need to have like a gripe session. Won't do any good. Okay, example 2. Maybe. Where do I get these? I guess I was probably writing these. I don't know. Xander used to watch what is that show? And it had Manny on it. Maybe that's where I got it from.
Durable would be good.
Well, it was it.
Yeah. Durable would be good.
Yeah. No.
Like for...
Maybe that's where I got it. I don't remember. Okay. So Manny is paid semi-monthly. So, how often is that? Semi-monthly. Did we talk about that? Twice a month. That's what it sounds like. Which wouldn't that be bi-weekly?
The 15th of the 1st.
Ah, that's the way I get paid. You think I'd know that one? Yeah, 24 paychecks a month. Okay, now I'm with it. Not really. His semi-monthly salary is $1,239. What is his annual salary? So again, the only things you really need are semi-monthly. $1,239 is his semi-monthly salary, and we're trying to figure out what his salary is for the whole year. I've actually used this before, just to make sure that they were paying me the right amount of money. Because if I take my gross pay and multiply it by 24, I should get what my salary is. So I've had to do that a few times. Just double check, because people do make mistakes. Although there was no mistake. It's just that sad. Yeah, I'm in a mood, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't get my time to just chill in front of the TV with my coffee. I had to down my coffee because I had other stuff to deal with. I know, TMI, y'all don't care. But it's just affected the way that I teach. So we have $12.39 is how much he gets paid semi-monthly. So twice a month. Now how am I going to figure out how much that is for the whole year?
Times it by 24.
Yep. You get paid 24 checks a month or year. Ooh. Yeah. All right. So tell me what you got, Gwyneth.
29,736.
Yep. So that's how much Manny's salary is. His annual salary. No. I don't know why these are on the wrong page. No. Example 3, Maureen works at a local Chicken King restaurant. Her regular hourly wage is $9.70. So this person gets paid by the hour. And I guess that would be totally illegal here in Arkansas because $10 an hour is minimum wage. But in other states, it's not. Now, there is a federal minimum wage, and it's $7.25. I looked it up yesterday. But then states, of course, can go higher than that, but they can't go lower. So if she regularly works 40 hours per week, what is her regular pay? So how are we going to figure that one out? Times it by 40. Casey, when you get it, let me know. I don't even have it yet.
388.
Yep. So that's how much she'd get paid basically a week if she works a regular weekly, 40 hours before they take out taxes. All right, example 4. So it's Maureen again. And she works some overtime. And she gets an hourly rate of 1.5 times her regular hourly rate. So time and a half, so she gets. We want to know how much she gets paid each hour for the overtime rate that she gets. Basically, what is the amount she gets paid per hour for overtime? She gets paid $9.70 for regular. How do I figure out overtime pay? Ooh, well, we're still right. How do I take this regular pay and figure out how much she gets paid for overtime? I feel like the Visine guy. Anyone? Anyone?
Divide 970 by 2 and add it on.
What'd you do? Divide it by 2 and add it on? Yes, that would work. Absolutely. Tell me what you get when you do that. There's another way. Using this.
$14.55 per hour.
Yep, that is how much it is. What she said was fine. You take half of 970 and add that back to, or you can just multiply it by 1.5 time and a half. Either way, it gives you $14.55. Okay. I kind of like it when I ask you questions you don't know, because that means I can teach you something. I almost said I can learn you something. Ooh. Oh, man. Example 5. Janice earns $10 per hour. So that's Janice. If her regular hours are 40 hours a week and she receives time and a half overtime, find her total pay for a week in which she works 45 hours. So this is a multi-step problem.